Courtney, and I'm doing my informative speech on sex trafficking. This is my audience. If you thought slavery wasn't as prominent as it was years ago, you were wrong. Sex slavery exists more now than it ever has in history. Sex trafficking is an illegal form of trade of humans for forced labor and exploitation. In 2005, the Department of Justice reported there have been an estimated 10,000 to 150,000 sex slaves in the United States. Most think it does not exist in the United States, but it actually is in the top 3 in the world. An estimated 30,000 victims die each year from abuse, torture, and neglect. The FBI estimates that as many as 18,000 are trafficked into the United States each year to work in brothels, strip clubs, nail salons, and massage parlors as domestic servants, nannies, and farm laborers. Where does it happen? It mostly happens in richer countries such as the United States, Australia, and Japan, with Japan being the largest market for Asian women trafficked for sex. Prostitution is a popular form of trafficking. Most think prostitutes choose their lives and choose their job, but not always. Many are young teens and young women being forced to engage in prostitution. They are owned by pimps and forced to do sexual favors for men. If they try to leave, they are beaten and brutally raped if they are caught. They live their lives in fear. The pimps and traffickers believe that abuse and threatening them like dogs will teach them not to leave. Many teens reported being treated like dogs according to randomhistory.com/human trafficking. Some report as having sex with up to 60 men a day. The money that is made is directly given to the owners. The victims don't even see any of the money. Victims are taken from their homes and directly sold. Children as young as 6 years old are sold by their parents to provide for their families. Some are used to help others to lure others into sex trafficking. Most come from poorer lifestyles and are promised better lives in other countries and better jobs. They are lied to, and many are drugged with no way out. The women and children being sold are sometimes bought online and used as slaves for sexual purposes. Small children are being raped by older men. They can be sold for up to $10,000 and used to make a profit. These children are forced to do these things with not a single soul to help or protect them. Many of the women who become pregnant are made to either have abortions or give their kids away, and these kids are used for future sex slaves as well. These women never see their children again. The side effects of being a sex slave include mental and physically life-threatening illnesses, such as mental illnesses such as depression, anxiety, and stress disorders. Many lose trust in men and people. Many commit suicide and live their lives always wanting to commit suicide. Most victims end up with HIV or other sexually transmitted diseases. Some are unable to reproduce. Some suffer deformities from abuse or drug addiction. Sex trafficking is worldwide and exists all over the world. There are an estimated 27 million adults and 13 million children that are victims of sex trafficking. Too many people are unaware of the severity of sex trafficking. If more people know, then maybe it'll be stopped and there can be a change.